Lana, 32, has now confirmed rumors on social media that the Oxfordshire band are set to launch legal action against her after her attempt to settle out of court was seemingly given short shrift. "It's true about the lawsuit," she says on Twitter. "Although I know my song wasn't inspired by Creep, Radiohead feel it was and want 100% of the publishing royalties. I offered up to 40 over the last few months, but they will only accept 100. Their lawyers have been relentless." It's not the first time 1992 track Creep, written by frontman Tom York, has found itself as part of a legal wrangle. The band were sued by songwriters Albert Hammond and Mike Hazelwood over similarities between the song and the Hollies' hit The Air That I Breathe. Albert said previously that they stopped short of suing for all the royalties as Radiohead acknowledged that they were indeed inspired by the 1974 single. "One thing I'd like to do next is some acting." Lorraine Kelly, with more than 3 decades in the business, Lorraine Kelly is already practically daytime television royalty, with the new Saturday night show Wedding Day winners, not to mention her plethora of exercise DVDs. She is seemingly hardly ever off our screens these days, but she admits to harboring some further small screen ambitions. "One thing I'd like to do next is some acting. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to be a Shakespearean actress, I just want to have a laugh with it," the 58-year-old tells Women in Home. "I'd like to be in a bed and hold obesity and sort of wave or nod as the gorgeous heart surgeon Mateo, played by Christian Veit, wanders by." His latest album might be called Divide, but Ed Sheeran hasn't actually split into two. Believe it or not, this is 25-year-old supermarket worker Wesley Byrne, right, from Shaw, Greater Manchester, who bears more than a passing resemblance to the 26-year-old singer. So much so in fact that he is apparently mobbed by fans asking for autographs and photos on a regular basis, much to the dismay of his girlfriend. We suggest that if Wesley's girlfriend is so peeved at the pair's striking similarity, she simply asks him to cut his hair and change his glasses. We bet she wouldn't mind so much if Wesley's bank account also mirrored that of the Halifax-born singer, who's said to be worth more than £50 million. Blue Peter voted top children's show. Blue Peter has been named the greatest children's television program ever by Radio Times. The hugely popular tea time show, which was first broadcast in the 1950s, celebrates its 60th anniversary later this year and topped the list of the 50 best British kids' TV programs. The voting was conducted by a star-studded panel of children's TV experts including David Walliams, ex-Blue Peter presenter Connie Hook, Flola Benjamin, Noel Edmonds, Biddy Baxter, and Philip Schofield. Making up the top 5 are Grange Hill in second, Newsround in third, Tiswas in fourth, and The Multicolored Swap Shop in fifth, with 16 of the top 20 being broadcast or starting in the 1980s. That has also been deemed the best decade for children's TV, in general. Singer and TV presenter Ollie Murs reckons the only reason he gets attention from the fairer is because of his fame. On his current heartthrob status, The Voice judge says, "It's lovely to have people say nice things about me, but I'm not stupid. I remember all the times I used to chat up girls when I wasn't famous and they weren't interested. So I'm humbled when people compliment me, but I take it with a pinch of salt." Meanwhile, Ollie, 33, who recently admitted to having had a brief fling with fellow presenter Melanie Sykes, 47, last year, says he's always on the lookout for love. "I've decided I need to focus more on my personal life. I've spent some time thinking about what went wrong in my last relationship because I'd like to meet the right person if she came